Your boy Dion as your guest today. Prime time. Catch me 12:30 Pacific time at Oregon University End Zone, baby. I'll be dressed up as prime time. My hair will be a little bit better. I'll have my shades on. Don't worry. I know y'all like Dion. Where your shades at? You never take them off. Relax, bro. Relax. They're gonna be on it, all right. And my earrings.
Not a bandwagon jumper either. Bought these tickets before the season started.
I bought these like 5 months ago. Before
way before.
Once the schedule came out for college football, I bought them.
Let us hear in the comment section below how many of us actually believe that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
they don't need to believe it. You already know it.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not paying $500.
Listen, Trump, I need to see the bank statements.
I will. You know what? I'll post it on the video. Look hear my fake chain. Hear my fake chain.
That shit's bling. Don't talk about that. That's bling. Shout out. Right? We need as many sponsors as possible.
Hey, shout out Dion.
Probable.
Your boy is going to be showing up like this as Dion to the Oregon game. I got my seats, end zone seats. So hopefully your boy gets prime time as well on the TV screen. But I'm here as a guest today. I don't have my bling on. I don't have my shades on. I left them at home. I want to be respectful for my viewers. But Jay Norvell.
Because you're talking to adults, right?
Adults today. Only adults. So kids, you cannot watch. Because I only wear my shades when kids are around. Alright? Anyways, I have one saying before we start, because this is our Prize Picks video. First, I want you to know something.
Let him cook.
You want me to let him cook?
Let him cook.
When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. And when you play good, they pay good, baby. That's what we gonna do today. We gonna make some money in this video.
Sizzling. Let's go. Sizzle. Let him sizzle.
That's drugs.
Fried okra.
Okay. We're gonna scooch on our way over to Scooter. We're going passing, receiving. All right. This is how I should say it. Passing, rushing, receiving. It could be anyone. It could be a quarterback. It could be a running back. It could be a receiver. It could be whoever. It could be Deebo Samuel for rushing. So Samuel.
I like Samuel.
That's like
Did you see his actual name on SportsCenter? They showed like the guy's actual names and stuff.
Debukini or something? I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I'm not. We're running into that. But first, we're gonna go through passing. We're gonna scooch our way over to Scoochie Coochie Hoochie. He's always. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, got that.
We're gonna go on over him. And what do you got for passing this week?
Well, as a recap of last week, I just want to let the audience know if you took my advice last week, you'd have went 3 for 3 with my Prize Picks, and I went 2 for 3 week 1. So combined week 1 and 2, I'm 5 for 6 now, which isn't bad. I could be 6. I could be better. But I'm 5 for 6, so. and I can't complain.
I think.
But with that being said, Mike went 3 for 3 week 1. I went 3 for 3 week 2. And if you're betting on one of our picks, regardless of what it may be, you'd be winning right now. So that's all I got to say. If you're picking one of us, you're picking a winner regardless. With that being said, this week, there's actually a lot of Prize Picks for your quarterbacks out there that I like the over.
You said cornerbacks?
Quarterbacks.
I know a good cornerback to pick.
I know a very good cornerback.
Trayvon Diggs.
Who not to pick?
No, who to pick? Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
This week.
No? Oh, okay. All right. Anyways.
Back to quarterbacks and throwing yards. Quarterbacks, man. Come on, you're going to get us in trouble. I ain't trying to go there, okay? I ain't trying to go there, Dion. Why are you trying to make it about that, okay?
Because.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Going with quarterbacks and passing yards, I like Desmond Ridder, Atlanta, over 197.5, okay?
Okay.
If you look in that little box in the upper square for the gentleman, the dude has thrown for over 200 yards every game so far this season. So the likelihood of him going over 197.5 looks kind of good to me.
Okay.
So that's my first play for this week. Lock it in. Desmond Ridder, Atlanta.
Okay. We're going to cruise our way over to Cruz, and we're going to see what Cruz has for his quarterback play.
So, again, last week, just to recap as well, if you would have went with my picks, we went 2 for 3. So far in 2 weeks, we are 4 and 6.
You went 4 and 6.
We're 4 and 6 so far. So we're on the winning side of it. Let's talk about it. Anytime we can get a 50% ratio of winning, we're doing okay for ourselves. So, my first pick this week for passing yards is your boy, Jalen Hurts, 239. Okay? Who are the Eagles playing? Let's see here.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
They're playing somebody that's not very good, and I remember.
The Eagles.
Let's see.
You don't remember even.
I do remember.
They're playing Monday.
They're playing
night.
Tampa Bay. Okay.
Tampa Bay's alright.
Tampa Bay's solid on the defensive end, but I feel like Jalen Hurts really got it going last week. I really feel like he had that connection with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. On both sides of the ball, I feel like the Eagles are slightly improving every week, so I don't see 239 being out of the wheelhouse for Jalen Hurts. Remember, we're trying to go with the ones that we think are not super obvious, but still, hold value. So I think Jalen Hurts at 239. I think he'll have a solid week this week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense that I don't think can hold those receivers out of the backfield.
And to piggyback on top of that, the reason why I did pick Desmond Ridder this week is because they're playing Detroit.
Them being a dome.
Yeah, you're in a dome.
Yeah.
You're expecting kind of a shootout type of game. So instead of going with maybe Jared Goff at his 275, I'm gonna go with Ridder at 187.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
So just to piggyback on top of you on who they're playing, who a quarterback is playing, well as a wide receiver or running back means everything to what they potentially can do.
I think you're 100% right there. What about you, Mikey? What do you got?
So, I'm not gonna lie, I had the same as someone else, but I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm gonna kind of like make a maneuver.
Okay.
I kind of have two plays in the mix. I will eventually come out with my one play, but since I switched gears last minute, I didn't want to be that guy. We didn't talk about it before. We didn't talk about our picks because we kind of want to keep them,
Keep them honest.
Keep them honest and like not be like, oh, I'm gonna go with that because I think that's good too. So I kind of like my first play as a sneaky play is Jordan Love under 211.5. And yes, I know I chose Jordan Love over last week, 219, and he was nowhere close. And I noticed what kind of quarterback Jordan Love is. He is a guy that knows how to hand the ball off very well. He knows how to drive the ball downfield with these dink and dunks, and he knows how to score in the red zone. He has a lot of touchdowns, but he does not know how to get yards. I'll tell you that, and that happened 2 weeks in a row. So Desmond Ridder, Jordan Love is my sneaky one. Desmond Ridder was the one I wanted to go with, but
I don't blame you.
yeah, that was the one I truly want to go with. But the other one down here was low key. I know you may think I sound crazy, but Andy Dalton over 250.5 passing yards. I'm gonna lock that one in as my for sure.
That's your super sleeper lock.
Sleeper lock.
Wow.
Andy Dalton is gonna throw over 215 against Seattle.
The Red Rocket.
Yes. He gets yards.
Okay.
He may look.
How many picks you got in?
I ain't mad at you.
He'll throw like 3 interceptions for like 300 yards though.
Right. Okay.
3 interceptions, 300. He's the one that started the Kirk Cousins thing. Kirk Cousins is the only quarterback in the world that could throw 400 yards, 2 picks, and get 20 fantasy points. I don't get it. But anyways, we're gonna move on to rushing. I'm sorry, guys. I know I look kind of unprepared, but Dion just got off. I just got off my flight, bro.
You got a big week this week. Against Oregon.
I told them
game prepping.
I told them like, hey, I could hurry up and get this in real quick, and I gotta bounce tonight. My flight's tonight, so. Yeah.
Well, you said you like Jordan Love the under. I'll just give the audience a little sneak. I like the quarterback who he's actually playing in that game. I like Derek Carr going over 245.5 passing yards.
Yeah.
Okay? And if he's taking the over for Jordan Love, I'm definitely taking, or the under for Jordan Love, I'm definitely taking the over for Derek Carr. And that was one of my honorable mentions for this week's prize picks.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, we didn't ask for honorable mentions.
I know,
Right.
but I'm trying to
expanding upon the ideas. I like it.
Hey, I'm trying to help the audience win some money.
All right, rushing yards. We're gonna switch our way over to the.
Okay. I like this guy a lot because it seems like he's coming into his zone with this team and they're finally giving him the ball, and that is Brian Robinson, the running back for Washington, over 55.5 rushing yards against the Buffalo Bills. Okay, we've seen what the teams have been doing against rushing against the Buffalo Bills this year. It seems like Brian Robinson is taking that lead back position, and if you look at the if you go on Prize Picks and you pick the little scroll bar in the upper left hand corner of the screen, you can see what the player has been doing over the past weeks, and he has definitely been beating his averages, and so I like him to beat again. So I'm going Brian Robinson, Washington running back, over 55.5 rushing yards.
All right, awesome.
Was that the same one you had?
No.
Okay.
So I actually chose one. I feel like they're kind of dangling the carrot in front of us because this guy has been pretty close, almost if not right on, when it comes to odds. But I got Tua Tagovailoa at 4.5 rushing yards. Okay, guys, call me a sucker for an easy bet. I think he's gonna get, if he falls forward at 6'1" or 6'2".
I took him week 1 at 3.5 rushing yards.
Listen,
So I
I'm
love
saying
it.
I don't care if the damn guy gets 5 rushing yards. To me, that's a win. A win is a win. I think if you fall forward a couple times, Tua, you know what I mean? Can we get a
That's 4
quarterback
yards.
sneak?
That's 4 yards. You fall forward twice, that's 4 yards, right?
Twice.
Just don't
Okay.
just don't get a concussion.
Just don't fall back.
Please, yeah, as a matter of fact, run 5 yards by the 6-yard slide. Okay? Boom. Prize pick number 1. Lock it in. He's getting 5 yards, damn it.
I love that pick.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm gonna give you my official pick and my honorable mention.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
But I do want to
Sorry.
say I did not mention this when I chose my quarterback. I did go 1 for 3 last week, and I told these guys after I picked my
No, before you even made your prize picks, you said, I don't like my picks at all
I
this
did say
week.
that.
Do not listen to me.
Which makes sense completely on a podcast where we're trying to win people money. Okay?
And so if you
Hey,
didn't
I was
listen,
honest though.
that's you
I
can't
would say so.
Yeah,
I was
I would
honest.
say honesty is your key.
Listen. My wide receiver came close. My quarterback play may have not, but my wide receiver came close. My wide receiver was 9 yards short.
Yeah,
all right?
okay.
My quarterback play was obviously Jordan Love. He didn't come close to his play, but he got 3 touchdowns. So if you played him in fantasy, you did awesome.
You're happy, yeah.
But Romeo Dobbs was 9 yards short. He got 30 yards. But my rushing, Trevor Lawrence, he had 26 rushing yards, and it was 60.5. So I went 1 for 3. All right. Anyways, my first pick. This guy is a monster. I don't care what everyone says. He's shown it between 2 weeks, and he's gonna keep on showing it. It's Bijan Robinson, 67.5 rushing yards against Detroit. That's to me a no-brainer, unless they know something we don't. My honorable mention is Jerome Ford, 45.5 rushing yards for the Cleveland Browns. This guy could run. I know
He looked fast.
He looked great. I think it's going to take Kareem Hunt a couple weeks to get reacclimated.
for
I
sure.
don't see them toting him 20,
Yeah.
but then again, they could.
But I mean, at the same time,
I feel like it's a desperation.
But Kareem
thing.
Hunt was
They're-
always a speed back too. He's not a Gary Kennedy type built back.
but they use him for the goal line.
Yes, I know.
Right.
They use him for a goal line, but
And screens.
So I say that because Jerome Ford on 5 carries he ran the ball for 75 yards.
Yeah,
Yes,
he did great.
I do understand. He's a backup. You don't plan a scheme out for him.
It
I
looked
get
like he
it.
got some sizzle
But-
though. It
but-
looked like he can get some.
And every
things
every
going
time
together.
he has gotten the chance to do it, he's shown
I
himself.
picked him up
He's
off
proven.
waivers.
Yeah,
'cause
for
I
sure.
believed
I
in him
tried.
like that,
I
so,
tried.
yeah.
But yeah. So that's my honorable mention. We're gonna scooch our way over to Scoochie Coochie. What? He already did his rushing.
Yeah, it was
You
two.
do?
Yeah.
Oh, Tua, you're right, you're right.
We're gonna go over to Scoochie Coochie for our receiving.
All right.
By the way, I'm on Prize Picks right now on my phone, so that's why you see me on my phone. Because I didn't write it down. I just want to go straight from my Prize
As
Picks.
in with some of the quarterback picks this week, I think there are a lot of wide open receiving yard picks for wide receivers, and the person I think this is a guaranteed lock. Lock it in. All you individual single player parlay bettors for individual props.
Hint.
Bet on this guy this week. Nico Collins, Houston Texans, over 53.5 receiving yards.
Where did Nico Collins come out of?
College.
Mason gone.
I think both of those were legitimate answers.
It seems that him and CJ Stroud have a great relationship together. Although Stroud is a rookie, the dude put up over 300 and something, put over 111 passing yards over his expected amount that he was supposed to. They're playing Jacksonville Jaguars, another game that people expect to be a throwout, like the Detroit game, like Minnesota and Clippers. I like Nico Collins over 53.5 yards all day, every day. Place this bet, lock it in, take it to the bank.
Nice.
Alright, I'm taking something. Anyways, on Cruzy, Doozy.
Yeah, I don't know what the Minnesota Clippers are.
Oh, I was like, wait, Kawhi Leonard?
That's okay.
Kawhi Leonard.
We're not worried about that.
I thought
Scooter
Kawhi-
goes off on tangents.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's what he does.
Kawhi Leonard's a tight end.
It's what makes him so important to the rest of us.
I didn't want to stop.
This prize pick for me this week is gonna have to be CD Lamb over 69 and a half yards.
Why are you 69?
Okay.
Why are you saying 69?
I don't know, just
And you're a
a lot of
Cowboys
people
fan.
understand
He's
this.
going to Vegas. He likes
Clearly, you
to
haven't figured it out. So,
Flex.
and the reason being is because they're playing against who was your dumpster fire team from week 1? I think we must have said this team's name about 17 times.
Arizona.
Arizona Cardinals.
They're gonna win, bro.
I feel like
Arizona's gonna win.
when you have a team that's gone 70-10 and they still haven't managed to put all gears together, I'm not lying, they're not clicking on all cylinders on offense, but on that defensive side it's on a different level. So I think you're going to have a lot of passing yards in the first half and they're going to kind of simmer it down towards the end. It seems like Mike McCarthy's a much better game manager than Kellen Moore, and so I think CeeDee Lamb will come out with I don't know if he'll get quite. I think he'll probably get superior of 100 yards, but I think that's a safe
He's going
bet
to get
no matter what.
75, right?
I think 75 minimum. Closer to the 111. I'm guessing like 111 this
And
week.
I think people might be thinking
Like,
well, what you guys just
7
you
receptions,
guys just lost a
111.
cornerback. How is that going to affect you? But I think if you're going to play any team after losing one of your studs on the defensive end, the Arizona Cardinals might be a team that you want to play to figure some defensive schemes out, right? After that.
I mean, the Cowboys infamously haven't done the best when they go into Arizona, but I think this Cowboy team is it's cut from a different cloth. That defense is well put together, and it makes the offense that much more lethal because now Dak can be just a game manager.
And Brandon Cooks is kind of nicked up right now. So
Yeah,
they
he's
might be
hurt.
looking
So,
upset.
CeeDee Lamb is looking all alone. I mean, he gets hawked at the touchdown area, the red zone area by the tight ends, but we're not looking at that. We're looking at strictly from a
Yardage perspective.
like Kawhi Leonard
from the Clippers.
from the
No, I said Nico Collins from
From the Clippers.
from the Clippers. But that's okay. I digress.
Houston Texans.
I like CeeDee Lamb this week, 69.5 yards. Lock it in.
Back with the prime time for my receiver picks. I had to get my glasses on for these picks. I had to get my earrings for these picks. I had to take off the watch because it was getting a little bit too bricky on there. We got bricks over here.
He had to take off
I thought someone jumped you for it.
the socks.
Hey,
No one messes with
we
Dion.
won't talk about that. all right?
take out the socks because his feet is sizzling.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Sizzling.
for my receiver, I have an honorable mention and a main receiver for this. And for my main receiver, you guys will be surprised. You want to know why? Because his last name rhymes with Collins, and his first name is the last name of Khalil. And that is Matt Collins, baby! 31.5 over. You talking about Desmond Ridder? He has to throw to someone. He has to throw it to the inmate. His biceps are bigger than my fucking whole body. Jeez, motherfuckers, you? And I was like,
Wow.
Wow.
yeah.
Is that your man?
That's my man crush.
Hardcore.
Yes, sir. Ex-Dolphin, ex-Raider.
I felt the thickness in your voice.
Ex-Dolphin. And then, I said, and then, we have an honorable mention for receiver too, because Dion is feeling special today. Alright? Like I said, you feel good, you look good, you play good, you pay good, all that good stuff. We got Shahi Mani for New Orleans Saints, 41.5 receiver. He has gone over 2 weeks in a row. He's a sleeper, baby. We want to know why?
Because he's not awake.
I don't know if he's a sleeper anymore because it seems like twice a game, Derek Carr is throwing a 40-yard bomb he says, run that way as fast as you can, and I'm going to throw that way as hard as as I can.
Exactly. And he's playing a team
Run,
where they're
Forrest.
going to try to take away the main receivers, and guess who's going to be open? Mr. Rashid.
It was actually on the sideline. Derek Carr was having a conversation with the coordinator, and Derek Carr said, just let Rashid run, and I'm going to throw it to him. And that's exactly what they did. They let him run.
That's like his Henry Ruggs, but we're not going to talk about that.
Let
Anyways,
him cook.
those are our picks for Prize Picks, baby. I hope you guys make some money and go prime time, baby.
We gonna bet on
Prime
them
time.
right now.
We are.
7 cents a piece.
Maybe.
And a wooden nickel.
Yeah, we don't really have any money, but you guys do. So you guys go ahead and bet. You dig? But
You dig.
your boy Dion did win some money last week on some college picks, on some NFL picks. So hey, maybe I'm.
We do got a little bit of money. We just
got a little
playing.
bit, maybe.
Yeah,
you
we're
know.
picking.
Y'all see
A
them
dime and a
bricks?
nickel.
We're not, we ain't rolling in it, but we're picking our picks, so we're making a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe we're rolling in it.
Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get all our videos on time. Much love. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down anything you want to comment. Just come on, man. Anyways, it's grind time, baby. We got Scoochie, Coochie, Poochie. We got the Dolphins. We got Cruzy, Doozy, the Boozy, the Stripper, the Hooker, the Slopper.
All that.
Anyways, we are out. Much love. Deuces.